And how old is this one?
2.5.
2.5?
Mm-hmm.
And how old is this one?
7.5 months.
7.5 months.
I know.
Adorable.
It's just like that chin.
So how did you guys come across Marve?
Jill was our midwife for Mason, and Marve was Jill's assistant for, like, they worked together at that point.
Uh-huh.
No.
And when Melissa got pregnant with Nate, like, Marve had been out on her own at that point, like, they went their own ways, and so we picked Marve.
And why would you choose Marve over Jill or another midwife?
It was just a call. I mean, we love both of them, but Marve really took care of me when I was with Mason. Like, I saw most of her for most of the prenatals, so it was just somebody I was more comfortable with, had more familiar with. So that's why we went with Marve on this with Nate.
Absolutely. And
Different, I guess, different energy. I mean, I like them both, but just Marve's, I don't know, just fit better or felt better about her. Or,
absolutely, I understand that. And have you had with Mason, was midwife at home?
Yes.
pretty interesting between the two. Mason was like, just like if you were thinking of having a home birth, it was exactly like, you know, if you wrote a storybook, like that's how it went. Perfect, not a hitch. Not a hitch from the beginning to the end. Just perfect, easy, boom, baby. And,
that's his perspective.
yeah, that's my perspective.
But technically, no. Everything went swimmingly well. You know, after 12 hours of labor, hey, all was good.
12 hours of labor.
But it was good. It was good. It came out. It was beautiful. Yeah, it wasn't that. So I was ready. I was so psyched. Second one, yeah, I can do this. We can, you know, I know what to expect. Boom, you know, I'm going to get this one out. I ended up having a complete placenta previa. Ended up in the hospital, called Marve. I'm like, oh, what do I do? And she's like, go to Summerlin Hospital. And so that's pretty much where I spent most of the rest of the pregnancy from 24 weeks on. Was in the hospital. I came home for a month. But I was contacting Marve the whole time, just, you know, help me understand this. A lot of technical stuff was coming at me and understanding a whole new world. So she was very helpful to help me understand the procedures that were happening to me under different conditions and stuff. So she was still very much my midwife for his birth, I feel, just even though it didn't come out the same way we thought it was going to happen. But still very instrumental.
Nate ended up being a C-section because the placenta never moved. So there was like 0 chance of a vaginal birth.
Yeah.
So, and how was Marve with that entire process?
From the beginning, or
from the you started out as her as a midwife, and then from there you go to the hospital.
Yeah.
How was she from then on?
I mean, she was great. She would text me, just see how you doing, even just on a daily basis, like how you doing, what's your mood, what did the doctors say. It was nice because the doctors were all about the physical and making sure that physically I was okay, and I wasn't used to being handled that way, and so I was definitely a little spooked, and like, they don't even touch the baby, they just put monitors and they tell me how the baby is. I was just kind of like, they don't even you know, Marve, you know, you go into her appointment and she's rubbing your belly and she's talking to the baby. So it was kind of like, oh, but she, you know, she'd always just say, how you doing, what's going on, you know, we'd always talk about the baby, and she'd just find the most spiritual aspect of the whole experience, and that helped me make sense of what was going on with me. Even it was a whole other world that I was experiencing compared to Mason's birth, you know, but it still was the same world, you know, because Marve was like, no, this is the baby's birth. This is just how he's coming out. This is what we need, you know, and just put it in similar terms, you know, even though the circumstances were different. So it's the same beautiful birth, it just looked different.
Absolutely. And how was your recovery time, the home birth versus the cesarean?
Oh, it stunk. I was definitely ticked that I had to have a C-section. I was like, man, if I did a home birth, I'd be like rocking by now, you know, because it was, you know, major surgery, so I was a little bummed. But definitely, the home birth, you know, natural vaginal is the way to go, because you're just going to be a lot happier in the long run. You're not going to have like altered something, you know. Just, physically it's very strange to kind of miss you. But no, fine. Sorry. Answer the question. It's fine. You know, body heals, body moves on.
My name is Marve and Sweet Beginnings. I'm a certified professional midwife, and I'm looking forward to meeting you soon.